I wasn't trying to make this video. This was really out of nowhere. I was in the middle of making a different video, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to watch a movie real quick, just out of curiosity, because it's coming up. M3gan 2.0 is coming up. So I was like, let me watch M3gan.
M3gan. I'm Katie.
Now, I remember watching this trailer when it came out, and I thought it was going to be so funny and fun. I never got a chance to watch it. And then finally, I took the time to watch it. And I'm so mad at myself for not watching this movie sooner. It is a dark comedy, more horror, 100% more horror. But there's like these little notes of comedy that I truly enjoyed and loved, because growing up, for people that are my age, they'll understand the movie Chucky. You know, obviously there'll be people that are younger that would get it, but for us, there was a trope. Obviously, what happened with every Chucky movie: kid gets the doll goes around, stabs people, people are screaming from a doll, and then when you grow up, you're like, why didn't they just kick the fucking doll? I don't understand. It's a freaking doll, you know. And so this take of it is more of a robotic doll that definitely is able to kick your ass, and it looks so wholesome doing it. It's such a weird thing when you see a doll doing a little dance and it's coming to kill you. So when I saw that in the trailer, it looked really good, and I was very curious about this film, and it just never happened. But I decided to watch it this time just to be prepared for 2.0. I just kept every time I see the trailer for 2.0, I was like, you know what? I need to see this movie. I just need to see this movie. If I'm going to watch 2.0, I need to watch the first one. So let's give you a little review of M3gan, and to kind of remind you what's going on before you see M3gan 2.0. The story for M3gan was done by James Wan, the guy who did the Insidious films, who's done The Conjuring, who's done Saw. He did, you know, Aquaman. But hey, you know what? Not everyone's perfect. Not everyone's perfect. I actually enjoyed the first one because it's really campy and stupid and ridiculous. Never saw the second one. Leave it at that. Anyways, when a robotics engineer, Gemma, becomes a guardian for her orphan niece, Katie, she thinks her new invention, a robotic AI, will become a good companion. However, M3gan begins to behave in an unexpected and shocking ways. What I do love about this film is that it kind of brings up the idea of what parents do, of giving something to them to kind of occupy them while the parents actually get other stuff done, but unexpectedly, unknowingly, give them something that could fulfill the role as a parent and then push them aside. That's what M3gan slowly becomes. And what I really loved about this movie is that it really shows that idea. What did surprise me was literally the beginning of the film. Katie is with her parents die, and then Katie just gets jumped onto Gemma. Katie is going through the process of grief, and she is crying, she's angry, she deals with these things, she's depressed, and then Gemma is just like, I need to get this work done. I have a deadline. I don't know what's going on. Why don't y'all understand? I have to work. I need to put this deadline in. I have this best invention. And so she says all these things, and I'm just like, does she not give shit about her sister just dying? Like, her sister just died. Now, I could easily put this to like her being a workaholic, but this is the part where I'm just like, okay, fine. I guess we're not thinking about this at all. Sure. That'd be like my one little flaw from it. There's probably a couple other things that other people bring up. I literally just watched this film, and just this is my recent reaction to it. So I'm just saying that's the one thing that really stood out in my mind, where slowly at the end she's realizing, you know, oh, my sister died too, but she's still not really processing it. And then she's thinking, oh God, M3gan is really fulfilling the role that I should be. I need to help Katie get through this. And so like that part is good, but still I'm just like, she's not crying about her sister. She probably just doesn't like, she cares about Katie. That's very clear. But at the end of it, I'm just like, what? Really? Okay, sure. Let's watch M3gan kill some people. The craziest thing, so the funniest part for me, literally, it's not even a joke. Well, it is a joke, but it's a reaction. And keep in mind, so the dog disappeared. A cop shows up, says, hey, have you seen the dog? Neighbor's like, "Meow, meow, 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 meow." And then she's like, she's freaking crazy.
I know it was you, Gemma. I know it was you.
Of course, later on, M3gan pays a visit to the neighbor. She dies. The cop comes back and she's like, oh my God, I haven't seen this dog. Leave me alone. And he's like, I'm not talking about the dog. And just points. And the neighbor's just dead right over there. And the funniest thing is, like, it's a literally one-note character. He pops in for a sec. It's a detective just writing, so where were you last night? And she says, I was here all night. Oh, can anyone corroborate with that? No, just my niece is here. He's like, oh, okay, your niece? Oh, your niece. You were part of that incident where the kid died who got hit by a car. I shouldn't have laughed at that. Like, that part, I think he talked about the ear. I think it was the ear, because he was like, his ear was severed clear off. Shouldn't have laughed at that. Like, just the delivery of that, I was almost crying because it's so out of nowhere where a detective acted that way. And that's where I was like, you know what? Whatever happens in this movie, I don't care. It's funny. It's horror. It's funny. Like, I was having a good time. Cool. It's very, like, just small scale, but this movie was perfect for that. I think they did a good job with that. If I were to point down and just say exactly how much it cost for this movie and maybe how much it grossed, you know, I think receptions were still pretty good. I would still give this movie like maybe a 6.5. But yeah, I'm not surprised that there is a sequel. I had a lot of fun with this film. If you plan on maybe checking out M3gan 2.0, weren't sure about it, haven't seen M3gan 1, watch M3gan 1. I had a blast watching it. It was surprisingly funny and dark. Well, the dark part was not surprising. The funny part, maybe it's just my sense of humor. I don't know. Maybe there's some other people with my sense of humor that are out there too. If you did like this film, or if you are checking it out and you come back and you say, hey, I checked it out, I did like it, or maybe, hey, I checked it out, you're wrong. It's trash. I'm not going to watch 2.0. Just, I'm curious. Again, had a good time. I recommend. That's all I got. As always,
Good fight